Yes, I'm wearing the most fashionable outfit ever. 100% sure. You guys must be like, what the fuck, Sejal? What are you doing? I am telling you, I have no idea. Today, I am going to do a Sejal Speaks video, which I haven't done in a really long time because A, they don't get a lot of views as compared to my other videos. I got inspired by Valeria Lipovetsky today morning. I love her Instagram. She makes some amazing fashion videos and I stumbled on her YouTube as well. She made a few videos in which she was talking about her feelings and her views on different topics, so I thought I'll do the same. Explanation for this: if you guys ever come to my house or hang out with me in person, you'd probably see me like this at home, and we're all about authenticity and shit. If you guys saw my Instagram stories, I'm working on a really cool project which is basically my next original song, and I shot the music video for it yesterday, half of it, and वो बहुत देर तक चला था and I was really exhausted. I wanted to take a breather, but the algorithm doesn't allow for breathers. That's why I just thought, screw it, I'm just gonna be like this and make a video. Hopefully you guys like it. So I made a list of things that I wanted to talk about, and I also asked you guys on Instagram if there's anything that you would like me to talk about. Number one, self-doubt. Every waking moment of every day, I feel like I'm doubting myself. And this is something that I've been trying to work on since 2019, 2020, that I don't want to do anymore. When I started my YouTube channel, I did doubt myself then too. You know, what are people going to say about me? People are going to judge me, etc. But I had this like burning fire inside me that I will be super successful, I will be super famous, and like I will get to a huge mark, I'll be a huge star, etc. And nothing, no matter what anyone said around me, that didn't affect that intention at all somehow. I have no idea where I got that motivation from. There were a lot of moments where I felt embarrassed if someone made fun of me. I felt sad because people, you know, were making fun of me all the time. And you know, if I would walk in the corridor in college, people would whisper, someone would even come up to me and be like, oh, I saw your video, and that kind of stuff really, like it just made me so sad and embarrassed. But I knew, like in 2 years' time, they'll be the ones who will see, you know. As time went on, I did really well in YouTube, like, you know, achieved a lot of things that I wanted to, but suddenly I felt that after reading a lot of like hate comments, people telling you that you're not good enough, etc. It just dhire karke, it just kind of stuck with me. If you let like other things like get you, even if you're trying not to, एक करके अगर तुम starting में root cause उसको हटा नहीं देते, it does stick, which is natural. And I think the same thing happened to me as well. Also, I think I developed this pleasing people personality type just with the intention to build good relationships. I would find it difficult to tell someone that I don't like this idea, or I don't agree with this, or whatever, or just be like overly nice to people just so that they like me back. I had this realization in 2020 as I started meditating a lot that that's messed up. I don't want to spend my entire life caring about if people like me or not. Back in college, when I started my YouTube channel, I had this mentality straight. I had seen an Instagram post, मैंने post भी किया था that you're not a Nutella jar, you can't make everyone happy. And that's the deepest shit ever. The realization again, close to my birthday this time, that I'm not doing that anymore. No matter what I do, even if I think I'm being perfect at making everyone else happy, making everyone else like me, still people are not going to like me, and I need to accept that. I've been consciously trying to not do that anymore, and I think that's helped me with tackling my self-doubt as well, because that's something I want to achieve, but can I? Are other people better than me? Are they getting to it faster? It's because I'm trying to like satisfy someone else's expectation of me. If I'm okay with my pace, I know मुझे time लगेगा पहुंचने में. All I care about is my path and my journey to my dream. Then it should be okay. Whew. This is going to be a deep video, guys, in my pajamas. The next thing I wanted to talk about is giving enough appreciation to everything that I've done. If you're ambitious, if you're really motivated, you tend to be a little hard on yourself as well, and I feel I am the worst at that. I would make lists of like my to-do goals and like this is what I have to achieve for summer vacations, for like a weekend, and in college it kind of went overboard. This summer vacation I have to work out, I have to go for my dance classes, go for my music classes, do these auditions, try and get this modeling gig, etc, etc, etc. So many like never-ending lists, and whenever I would check off something, I would write in my diary or wherever that, oh, good job done, but you still have to do all of this, but you still have to do all of this. So like never really happy, but I would keep motivating myself that no, you got this, and like you're going to do it. I carried that mentality through with me through doing YouTube. YouTube is the first few years when you start, it's amazing, it's exhilarating because or any career that you start, anything that you're really passionate about, and when you find it, the milestones that you have are insane. Every week I was doing something new, learning something new, winning something new, traveling. Every small thing felt like such a huge achievement, and I was like, wow, this is crazy, this is happening to me every day and I can't believe it. And those same things that gave me so much happiness before obviously didn't give me enough happiness later. Like say 3 years ago, if I would do a brand deal with say XYZ huge brand, I would be like jumping on a bed. But now I'm like, okay, this is a part of my life and cool, this is work. And it's so amazing, right? But the same thing, it doesn't hold enough value later on, which is diminishing marginal utility eco student, कुछ तो याद है मुझे college से. And it's kind of sad too, because as you're climbing this never-ending staircase of success, things that feel like achievements become bigger and bigger and bigger, and the gap between one achievement to the next, like how big they have to be, also becomes bigger. How the heck am I supposed to get something that massive as often as I did before? I was used to like feeling happy. Oh, I got a good comment. I've been trying to work with myself on counting my blessings and counting things I'm happy for instead of counting things I don't have, which is like a shift in my mindset. Give me some mental peace. I know it's important to like have that drive ki haan ye sab bhi karna hai and not be content. It's just hard to get balance in life. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is comparison, especially on fuck social media. Social media is just an easy way to compare yourself, and it just fuels that habit. As I'm growing up more, I see that us girls are just wired to compare ourselves to other girls. It's just so annoying. I see it in my nani, my mom, and the way, I'm nothing against them, they've grown up that way, but as a kid I would want to be the prettiest girl in the class. I would wish that I was her. I would look at Facebook pictures like senior girls in my school and wish that I could look like them. Comparing myself so much to them, I developed this like jealousy, and that is such a horrible emotion. And now as we're all growing up, we have access to social media, which is just, I'm a contributor. I try to make my page as positive as I can because of this specific reason. Because when I look at other people's posts, although I feel happy because I am happy for everyone's success, because I know how fucking hard this profession is, I let myself compare myself like that for so many years. And last year I decided that I'm going to stop myself every time I compare myself with someone and just think that this comparison is stupid and it's just a habit that I picked up and it's not an actual thing. This is kind of like a weird topic. It's really hard for me to admit this. Whenever I've confided in my mom about I feel like I'm not good enough, I feel that I'm coming last in the race that I'm a part of, she always tells me, no, Joy, don't feel like that. There's so many people who are jealous of you. And it just, while it may make me feel a little good that wow, there are people jealous of me, but it makes me feel really weird too, because that's not the intent behind anything. It just makes me feel really uncomfortable. When I was younger, all I wanted was, I want to be huge, I want to be a star, I want to be famous, I want to do all the things I love and blah, and everyone who made fun of me in college will be jealous of me later. But now, it's really weird because a lot of the same people do reach out to me, and I do kind of get this vibe from people that, oh, whatever, you're successful and like we see that, etc. But in no way does it make me feel good. In no way. It makes me feel weird as heck. In fact, this whole like fame thing that started to happen these days, people take us social media people a little more seriously these days, which I'm super grateful for. I feel like we're getting the attention that we deserve and we're getting some recognition, so thank you God. Sometimes if some people come up to me to take a photo, or if I get a compliment or whatever, I find myself being so awkward, like I don't know what to do with myself. And recently I've just been trying to accept my emotions for how they are. If I'm feeling awkward, I'm feeling awkward. I mean, I'm awkward with hugs kind of person. So a couple of people have asked about how to move on after a breakup or how to deal with being lonely. Why do you guys think I'm an expert in this arena? Dude, I'm not the best person for this because I put my breakup and everything out there. Every relationship is different, and the amount you like that person you were with is also different. Just accepting that you're feeling sad and you're missing that person would be good. I would my earlier younger self would be like, get yourself really busy and like try to like distract yourself, but distracting yourself never really works. You have to like deal with the basic emotion at first. How do you get motivated when you're feeling really down and really low? How do you get productive? aka story of my life. When you do something for so many years, especially if it's something you love, you will after some time feel like that, oh, I'm so tired now. Dude, this was my passion. I was supposed to love my job. And like, हमारे parents बोलते हैं ना, you do what you love, so nothing is better than that. I'll see कितना कम motivation है. ऐसा है कि I'm going to start crying and I don't want to do this anymore. I'll give myself some time off. Or if I'm feeling like I can push myself, I'll do something that isn't as difficult. I'll probably just sit down, edit a few photos. That's my favorite pastime. Working out. I've started working out, right? I've been doing it regularly for a year now. That is the best learning experience for, I think, life. You show up every day to work out. Some days are difficult, some days you just can't do anything at all. Some days are great. And think about it. Why is that? Because our body is not like a machine. We can't focus with the same level of intensity every day. So all you have to do in life is, this is something I've learned recently, is to just show up. Even if you do 10%, 100%, 50%, whatever, just show up. And cumulatively, at the end of a year, the results will show. So just, if you can just muster the strength to show up, that's it. And that is good enough. And for those days that you don't have the strength to show up, let it go. Like, practice letting go of the guilt. How do you deal with failure? How has meditation helped you? A lot of things I feel that I should have achieved by now and I haven't because of reasons that I can't control. I feel like I failed and I make myself feel shit about it. Like, not actively but passively, If I see that, oh shit, I should have been at like 10 million subscribers by now. Whenever I see my subscriber count, internally I'll be telling myself that kya hai Sejal. And recently I did a meditation which was about dealing with failure, and it just talks about, dude, give yourself some self-compassion, like give yourself a hug. Imagine if your friend goes through the same thing, what will you do? Will you tell her that, yo, you suck, what are you doing? Or will you be like, hey, it's okay, like, just let it go now, sabke saath hota hai. Now just look at the next thing. Everything you did do till now is still good enough. Learning to let go, and that's a really difficult thing. Meditation and like, achieving strength in your mind is really difficult to do. That's something you have to practice. It's like working out. A couple of people have asked me to talk about my evolved version, the new Sejal. I saw some hashtags saying we don't want the old Sejal back, and yes guys, that's what I wanted. I've been doing YouTube for like 5.5 years and I've changed a lot. My hair has changed, my looks have changed, my body has changed, the way I talk has changed. I'm not the same person anymore. I'm smarter, I'm more confident, I'm more aware of myself, I'm more successful. I'm loving dressing up and fashion these days, especially with my hair experiments, with the outfits that I'm wearing. And I'm fucking proud of like everything that I've achieved. So I'm really happy with that. And also the fact that I'm a little more real on camera. And thanks for accepting the new Sejal. Bring the old Sejal back is something that I can't do, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm super grateful for you guys who keep on watching me and keep loving the new version of me. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna end the video here. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below, and if you want me to do more of these kind of Sejal Speaks Heart to Heart videos, leave some recommendations of the topics you'd like me to talk about in the comments. Please subscribe, bell button and comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
खाली खाली है बैठे